Is this a dream or real life? Am I really here? Or are you guys just seeing things? Just kidding. What's up, everyone? It's been a very, very long time. Let me go ahead and switch over. Say hello to everyone. Where's my music? There we go. Turn it up just a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and switch screens. Where is it? Where is it? We're good? We're good. I know. I'm sorry. It's been a very long time. As Vlad's been saying, it's been a month. Quite frankly, I had a lot of stuff going on. Plus summer's here. So the willingness to stream is definitely not as much as I would like it to be because I've had other stuff going on. Plus I took a small vacation and there wasn't really anything going on. So I'm not trying to make any excuses, but I appreciate you guys for being here and taking the time to come back, even though I may take a extended leave of absence for certain periods of time. I don't like to do it. I really don't. I actually wanted to stream yesterday, but my computer updated, my OBS updated, and all my settings got messed up. So I spent an hour just fixing things, and I think everything's good. So thank you for being patient with me. So let's go ahead and say hello to everyone. Get back in the loop of things. Pratish, welcome back. It's good to be back. Armand, well, that was fast. What do you mean by that? How long do you think I was gonna be gone for? Yo, Vlad, how you doing, my man? Hi, it's good to see you. Hey, Johnny, Victor, good to see you, my friend. FBK Nismo, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? Can't believe, yes, it's been a month. Jazzy, we can take a look at Jazzy. And guys, it's been a while since I looked at anything, so please, if you feel free to just let me know what you want me to take a look at. It's nice to get a fresh perspective on things. I'm going to do my best to clear the charts, kind of look at things from a clear head, and just give you guys my opinion. So please, feel free to let it rip. Let's see. Scopes, yo, Johnny, how the devil are you? I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good. Like I said, summer's here. Nothing really has been going on too much in the crypto market, so I had to take some time off. I have some things I'm working on in the background. It's very stressful, guys. Very stressful. Yeah. It's something I'm not used to. So that with everything being up late, waking up at weird times, and just kind of managing my life and getting things back in the order and the flow of how things used to be, it's just been a while. So we want story time. Like I said, it's some personal stuff for the business is going on. I'm still trying to get that deal done, like I've talked about in the past, and we're finally sitting down and talking numbers and getting things together and all that stuff, but that's been an absolute nightmare. So I'm surprised I haven't lost my hair yet. Nice of you to stream. I like I said, I'm sorry for being gone for so long. You guys can rip me, you guys can lay into me, that's fine. I can take it. I just feel bad because I know we've been pumping over the last couple days and I just haven't been around. So I'm here, we're gonna talk about things, and let's see. I'm smiling like an idiot for you being back. Thanks, Vlad. I appreciate it. You still do anything with Forex? Not really. Scopes. I took a step back from trading, just looking at the charts in a while. Like I think the last time I sat down and looked at things seriously was back when kind of like in this range here, maybe the beginning of the month. But I still wasn't around the stream, so there wasn't really too much going on. So I'm just kind of getting back in the flow of things. I just haven't really looked at anything. So. You hope you sign that bitch, my friend. We'll see. Like I said, things are getting a little messy. So we're trying to figure things out, and hopefully things go through by the end of this month. We'll have an answer. But let's go ahead and talk about TA. I appreciate you guys saying hello. It's good to see everyone. Like I said, if you guys want me to look at anything, please let me know. Drop it in chat. I know I saw Jasmine, and I definitely will get to Jasmine here in a little bit. So with BTC, guys, I mean, we talked about this for a very long time. Ever since we kind of bounced back up into this range, up in this region up here. Make sure my mic's in a good spot. I forgot how to use Tradingview. Where's the box? It's been a very long time. Holy crap. So ever since we were up in this region, okay, I can even use the replay tool. All right, ever since we're kind of floating around this region, I pretty much marked out the high and the low. Right, if price were to extend past the previous high, that is a potential area for a larger short. If price came back down, consolidated, and formed this low, that is an area for a good reversal. All right, now I'm talking long-term reversal. All right, when I zoom out and look at the entirety of this trend, okay, to me, this is the nicest pullback that I would like. Oh, this is the one of the more textbook ideals, like scenarios I would like to see when it comes to a larger ABC pullback, and from there, kind of make our way back up, and then continue the bull run. I've been saying that forever, and it took a while to take its course, but now we're finally here. And I, unfortunately, yes, like I said, I wasn't around for when price was kind of dipping in this region, but why do we have commercials? Because my my freaking YouTube premium, that's a whole nother thing. I forgot to re-sign up for that. But so yeah, ABC pullback, guys. You cannot get it any better than this. On the course of a larger scale. I don't know. I'm not really a big Elliott wave guy when it comes to understanding exact formations, exact counts. But if I'm looking at this from a larger term, more broader perspective, to me, this looks like a 1 to a 2 to a 3 to a 4 to a 5. All right. The fifth, now, I'm not going to go too much into this because you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Elliott wave. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can be part of a bigger 1, leading into a larger 2 to a larger 3. It could be a lot of different things. But looking at things from just purely ABCs, from pullbacks, price formation, price action, it looks good. So as long as we're above this pivot, guys, I honestly think we're due for another run. Now, do I think this is going to be the big run that leads us up to 100K? Probably, the beginning of it, but I think it's going to take its time. If you guys haven't heard, well, I'm not going to go into that yet, but we are in the time period to where price is kind of getting close to that point to where we should start considering the bull run continuing, or at least be getting ready for a bull run. If you guys don't know, over the course of the last 3 or 4 bull cycles, I would let's say 2 to 3, be a little more conservative, 2 to 3 bull cycles. The order of how things were moving. It's been a while since I streamed. I'm kind of losing my train of thought here. So basically, the process of bull and bear cycles when it comes to Bitcoin is usually the following. I can go back and show you. We're gonna go ahead and just go over that real quick. Where's my index, just to make things simple? All right. Going here, I don't remember exactly when, but it was sometime in May last cycle. All right, wherever is it Alt V? Yeah. So sometime in May, June, that was the previous bull run, and usually around 3 to 6 months after the actual halving occurred, that's when we started to see more aggressive price action to the upside. Same thing with the. I should probably look this up before I talked about it. What was the 2016 halving date? July 9th, 16. All right, let's just say right here. 16, not 15. All right, so early July. Let's just move back a little bit more. All right, but you can see, beginning in July, it took about, when did we break above? No, 300 days. So 10 months, all right? So anywhere, it kind of averages throughout, but expect anywhere from 3 to 6 to 10 months, possibly even a year if things want to kind of be a little bit more steady. But we're getting close to that time period to where, it's kind of hard to be bearish. The time to be bullish is coming up. So if you guys aren't bullish already like me, it's not a no-brainer, but it makes a lot of sense in my mind that we are due for a pump, right? With the amount of time we spend in this correction, the election coming up, more on that. The election coming up, the actual what else is happening? I think no, that's probably the biggest thing that's kind of playing out in my personal opinion, that maybe it's kind of taking its course of why it's taking so long, is I think the market wants to see what happens, or maybe the market is pricing in the next president. Who knows? Especially with, I don't know if you guys have seen, but after the failed attempt to assassinate the former President Trump that happened over the course of the weekend, which was absolutely crazy, by the way. To me, that kind of solidified his victory. I'm not going to go into politics too much. I really don't want to. My personal opinion, when the mass audience sees something like this happen, it paints regardless of what you think, it's a noble thing to go ahead and survive being shot at and act the way he did, and it just creates a lot of momentum. So my personal opinion, we can argue about this maybe on a different time. I don't know much about politics, so I'm the wrong person to ask, but from someone who doesn't know much about politics, doesn't really care for it that much, it kind of sealed the deal for Trump, in my personal opinion. And usually the markets respond well to a president like Trump coming in the office. So we're going to see what happens. And my personal opinion, this is kind of just, stirring the pot. The storm is brewing. Everything's slowly happening. It's coming back. I think I'm excited for what is possibly going to be the next bull run starting. Let's see. It's been a while since I've been on chat. Let's see. But I don't know what that is. 3 months from FX. Let's see. Not sarcastic. Good to see you, man. I appreciate that, Salvador. No, I understand. It's good to see everyone. I'm still on from 16K. There you go, Mark. I've been buying all the way up too. Tyler, Trump with steel balls, Biden with diapers. People who are still voting for Biden again are a clown. Is Trump still speaking at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville? I do not know about that. I know he was just speaking at the Republican National Convention. He announced his VP. He's officially a Republican candidate now. I don't know if he's still going to the Bitcoin conference. I can look at it. It still says he's going. Yeah, Trump's still scheduled to speak at Bitcoin conference. So yeah, looks like he's still going to be there. It was announced on July 11th before the shooting. I'm looking on Google now, and 2 days ago, Trump's still scheduled to speak at Bitcoin conference. Biden conference. Former President Trump reaffirms Bitcoin conference. So yeah. I expect him to be there, so I'm gonna be looking out for that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it live or if anyone's gonna be broadcasting it, but I definitely will watch his speech from when he does talk about Bitcoin. I'm very excited about that. Will you make it there? Absolutely not. I don't care that much to go to Nashville. Let's see. This is likely to increase. Well, okay, there we go. The market likes stability. Trump's assassination attempt further solidifies Trump's likelihood of winning the presidency, creates a sense of stability as there isn't as much doubt of the next president. The market is likely to increase. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. I think this was nothing but bullish for the markets. To me, this goes back to what I was saying before. I think coming up to election cycle, it's still being kind of close between the two candidates. The market is not really sure exactly which way it's going to go, but I think Trump getting shot at and surviving was probably the most bullish thing to happen. As messed up as it is, it's ideally, for the market's sake, one of the best things to happen, because it kind of just solidifies his victory, in my personal opinion. SPY's responding well. Dow Jones is taking off. Who else is doing well? Even gold, silver, Gold's popping off still. AMD not so much. How's the DXY? DXY still in its larger range. But let's go back to BTC and all that stuff. So yeah, once we now that we solidified this support, all right, we're going to take off to the upside. The largest resistance is the previous high around 74K. And this kind of goes back to what Pratheesh was just saying. Will BTC break resistance this time? I honestly think so. It's possible. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and we can't sit here and talk about the other side. What would solidify a possible bear scenario? Now, guys, I talk about this because I want to talk about it, and I think it's good to understand both sides of the coin. When we were up here, when we were talking about a possibility of going back, below 60K, people were not just in my chat, but people across the board, across social media, were just basically laughing at this point, or laughing at that point. So I think it's important to not just dismiss the idea of the other side, but just take it into consideration. The other side I have that possibly could kind of reaffirm that we might have to still go down and test kind of these levels of support down here is maybe we do actually have to complete this ABC and then make its way back down, retest, and then go. That is also possible. Do I think that's the case? I personally don't think so. Just because we spent so much time in this range, to me, it just doesn't make sense to spend 3, 6, 9, about 4, maybe possibly close to 5 months in this range. I just don't see it. I personally don't see it, but it absolutely could still happen. If that is the case, the supports to look out for are going to be down here and down here. So 50K and then around 38K. I would actually, well, let me take that back. I would actually loop these two supports together into a kind of resistance being flipped to support kind of idea. So I'm gonna go with that. Actually, anywhere from 50K to about 48, that is a really good support zone in my personal opinion. And I think we could possibly still go down and test it, but I don't think it's as likely. I was on gold trade, took profit with 1 to 6 R&R. That's awesome, Pratheesh. What was the setup? Was it an ABC setup, or was it just a regular trade, like a breakout trade or support resistance trade? Let's go back to, I know, let's see. FBK Nismo, if you're still in here, I'll do Jasby because I know you've been waiting for a while. Jasby, okay. Okay, so when it comes to, it looks like, all right, we haven't really put in any significant, okay, there's a small ABC set up here. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but coming down, there's a couple different areas of support down in this region. Ideally, low of the range. Ideally, I would like that low to be good, set up as a good support, but we could reverse from here. Everything else looks good. So what is Jasmine up since the bottom? 60% almost. That's pretty good. I really don't see anything else that gives me a really good, a little bit more confidence in this. No, I just think overall Jasby has been a good coin so far. Breakout and retest trade entry. Nice, dude. Awesome. Okay. What else? Guys, we got to do this. I know some of you guys have been giving me shit for talking about KDA over the course of the last couple months. But what did I say back in, actually, no, I think it was the KuCoin pair. What did I say? Going all the way back here, back in, March, February. Even earlier. Wait, did it break it? Oh, it didn't even break it. I was so confident that it did. Whoops, I'm just going to walk back everything I was about to say. So, oh no, it did on Bybit. Okay. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw it right from the beginning. But I was calling for this as a possibility all the way back here, back in, you know, February, March, possibly earlier. Ever since we kind of took off from this low down here, is that on a larger scale, I needed to see a larger A to a B to a C. Now, whether the B was here, here, or here, we officially got that lower low, and that's all we need, guys. We don't, in my personal opinion, I think that having just a slight wick below, not really crashing below and breaking that support, I'll just say this: I DCA'd a lot around 45 cents. I didn't get the low, but around 45 cents, 50 cents, I've been DCAing a lot over the course of the last couple days. So I got almost 80 to 90, I would say like 75, 80% of my full KDA position. If I ever come across more money that I just want to say, you know what, screw it, I'll just dump it into a altcoin position. You know, I'll sprinkle accordingly. But guys, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go when it comes to KDA. So let's see what happens. Even if it gets back to its previous high at $2, my average at this point, my average is probably around like here, 79, 80 cents. Maybe a little bit lower. I kind of have to look at my buy orders and check. But I was buying a little bit on the way up, a little bit on the way down, but I bought aggressively once we got towards 40 cents. So I would say my average would maybe like 75, 70 cents around there. At my position, you know, that's almost 180%. I'm happy. I'm not going to say how much I have, but I bought a decent amount. Let's see. What else? What else do you guys want me to look at? ETH. I know I haven't looked at ETH in a while. ETH is in a similar... No, not similar position as BTC. ETH did not put in its ABC. Kind of formed like some sort of triangle or consolidation pattern. Still kind of could do something like this, maybe. That's possible. But ETH is taking its time. I personally think that we still need to go up and test the previous all-time high. So why not go for it now, or at least get ready to go for it now? And it comes to bearish patterns, we do have a possibility of this still coming down, even though I'm not as confident that it's going to do it. But I still think it's definitely possible. Yeah, Litecoin hasn't really... It looks like Litecoin wants... I don't like this too much. This looks like an A to a B to a C with an ABC within the C. I am not a big fan. I don't like this, but that's the first thing I see. Let's see what else. Possibly... we could still come down and put in a lower low. I'm not a fan of that either, even when it comes to here. So maybe this B's not done. Though these are the main levels I'm looking at for LTC. Let's see. What else? I know XRP's been pumping. Okay. So when it comes to XRP, I need a little bit more price history. It looks pretty bullish, guys. I called this last time. Well, look at this. This pivot has stood its course over the course of however long it's been since I last talked about it. But A to a B to a C. All right, its own ABC within. Oh wait, is that a higher high? It looks like equal highs. I can't tell. Oh, no, yeah, that's a lower high. So, A to B to a C, and then A to B to a C. But, you know, when it comes to actual positions, I think the ideal scenario would be to sprinkle in around here. We're going to take leverage positions, which you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm not saying I don't hate leverage any now. Like I think most people overdo it. Most people want to make the most amount of money, so they take the most amount of risk. Um, people trade systems that are not the best in my personal opinion. Um, they're just overall too aggressive. Like to me, for this to make sense on the way up, you know, I would have taken this trade back above, stop below the low, and target that previous pivot at the high here. So 7.74, not a terrible trade, but you know, this is not for me at the moment. Let's see, ADA. Same kind of scenario. A to a B to a C. It looks like it's going to be a larger A to a B to a C. The XRP is a stable coin. Yeah, it could be Patish, but it's moving. It's not so stable anymore. That was good, though. That was funny. Wow, Matic. Matic pulled a KDA, but Matic actually did a better job at completing its ABC. It's a lot more pronounced. Matic is actually a decent setup. Well, I mean, what's that percentage to the top? Let's say you even got it now. About a 4x. That's not bad. What else haven't I done? It's been a while since I talked about Solana. I mean, Solana did a really good job at resistance, support, even though it broke through, support. Possibly a good level. I mean, my only thing is that the more a coin bounces off a certain level, the less likely it is to hold. But I mean, everything else looks good. So right now, I have no reason to be too bearish. Let's see. What else you guys want me to look at? Let's do traditional markets. I kind of briefly talked about. I mean, the SPYs and price discovery. It's crazy to think that if you would have bought the S&P in January. I mean, 17% for the S&P is pretty good. Dow Jones, another one that's been doing really well. Traditional assets are in. I mean, the main ETFs are in price discovery right now. How is... Okay, Nvidia's taking its time. Nvidia's still going on in its insane rally. Gold is in price discovery. Silver's making its way up. What else, guys? What else? Oh, Zilliqa put it in a lower. Interesting. That's a really good setup. Dot. I mean, it put its own ABCs within ABCs kind of thing. That's almost... Looks like it might be done. AVAX broke this support. Came back up. Forts an ABC above. I think that looks good. Everything looks good, guys. Everything looks good. So let's see what happens if that continues. Hopefully it continues. What else? Aave I've really paid attention to. People. think that's pretty much. I mean, what else? I'm trying to think of what other coins that I used to look at a lot. I can't really think of anything else. What else, guys? What else? What else? What else? What was I mean, I haven't looked at BNB. All right, BNB is an interesting position. All right, tested all-time highs, rejected. I think BNB looks good too. Who knows how far that can go? Pepe. I could do Pepe. Pepe. I need something with more price history. Is that it? I mean, I am looking at things from a 2-day chart, so that doesn't... Wow, Pepe is going off. Pepe had a really good ABC here. Fortunately, it wasn't really no smaller setup on a smaller time frame. Maybe not even. The only setup that you possibly could have got into, which I am not a fan of. All right, A, B, C. But you never really got that lower low, so what you could have done is played into the C by doing something like ABC here. So your position would have looked something like this. I probably would have put a stop below the low there. You could have, I mean, that would have been a good trade. When it comes to resistance levels on Pepe, you're coming up on one at around 13,521. I mean, even still at 13,935, that's kind of in the cluster. I would really look for all-time highs after that. This is like a nest of resistances on this downtrend. I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, you could if you really want to mark out the local highs. But to me, I would consider this one area of resistance. I don't think this one's that extreme or that significant of a resistance level, but the previous high is definitely one of them. What do you think of Jack Black wishing for his birthday? Did he actually say that? No. Not Jack Black. Are you serious? I knew he was a Biden guy, and look, like wow, Tenacious D, no. What? Oh, it was it was Kyle. Kyle made the joke. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's crazy. No, apparently it was Kyle. Jack Black apologized, but apparently oh, that sucks, dude, because I loved Jack Black growing up, and I still love them. I always wanted to see them live. I don't. I mean, the recording was shit. It was a phone recorded. Oh, okay, I got you. Dylan, smoke. Dylan, I want to talk to you about something in the near future. Just remind me. I have something I want to run by you. So just let me know when you're available. Dylan is a personal friend of mine. That's funny though. It's fucked up. Like, motherfucker. That's fucked up, dude. I love Tenacious D, man. I love the movie. Pick of Destiny is one of my favorite albums. It sucks. Yeah, fortunately, Jack Black's going to be responsible for what Kyle says. Well, I would say responsible. He's going to be held accountable. So, it's going to be over his head. Damn, that sucks. I'll watch the video after stream. I really don't know what else to look at. Well, I mean, oh, you know what? I wanted to see the DXY actually. Web. No. Where's the DXY? Is really the press divided into there? Some new beaver says they were pops, not shots, really. In the beginning, there was. Within like the first, like, I think 30 minutes, there was like half and half. But I think once people saw that, you know, someone shot the shooter and all this stuff, I think, I personally think that, you know, a lot of people change their stories real quick. There are still some out there who are, you know, on the crazy side who still think that it was either staged by Trump, which is absolutely insane, or it wasn't, like, you know, there weren't real shots. I think that was another thing too. The fact that you want to say that someone planned or Trump planned for this to happen and have a bullet missed by like literally like the size of a dime. Like he was that close to death. That's insane. That's literally insane. So that was it in the beginning, but once clarity came out, a lot of people. Exactly. Yeah. But even still, why would you want to hire someone to do something to shoot you? That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. Do you know that France is going to be taxed 90% who is earning more than $400K? Really? That is wow. I would have. Well, I mean, I don't make that much money, so I have nothing to worry about. But 400 grand in France, Jesus. Time to come to the U.S. It's because all presidents who got shot during campaigns ended up as presidents, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but to even go out of your way to stage something like that, I think it's absolutely insane. I don't know why anyone would risk. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of things can go wrong. Like, let's say even if you do stage a leg shot, like, if you hit your main artery in your leg and you're not taken care of in time, you're done. Like, you have minutes to stop that. Now they would move to low tax European countries. True again. If it was nowhere near headshot, maybe be like that. No, yeah, I agree. That's crazy though, Pratish. That's a lot. That's a very, very, very high percentage. DXY is still ranging. Vlad, you can use that. You can use this to convince David to move to Romania. How's everything going over there, Vlad? How's everything in the? How's David? How's William? How's everyone? That's really. That's. I feel like that's a good spot. You're like you're kind of close to Italy, Greece. Romania is not. I mean, Romania is still far, but you're not in like the Middle East kind of thing. If that makes sense, like you're not too far out that way. Greece is an 8-hour straight drive. Wow. Yeah. Vlad's from Romania. Close to 800K subs? No way. No fucking way. Vlad, are you botting his channel and not telling him? It's all jokes, but that's holy shit. 7 guys, go. If you guys haven't subscribed to David Tech's channel, please do. David has absolutely been crushing it. I want to see something. Hold on. What's the social blade? I just want to see something. Yeah, look at this, guys. Look at this. This is David's channel. All right. Trading with David Tech. Definitely go check him out. But I remember this. Like, well, can I zoom in anymore? In 1 month, he went from 1,000 subscribers. Wait, that doesn't seem right. That's not right, David. That's not right. That's because that's saying that's this month. Oh, these are subscribers gained. Okay, my bad. So he gained 1,000 subscribers in February. Then he gained 19,000 in March. Then 81,000 in April. 142,000 in May. That is crazy. In 1 month, you guys are gaining almost 250,000 subscribers. Wow. Absolutely insane, Vlad. Congratulations. Relay the message to David. He's absolutely crushing it. Great job. Wow. That's awesome. You guys gonna have a 1 million subscriber party? It's all thumbnail. I mean, that's a part of it. YouTube's a lot of things. It's, you know, to me, I'm not that kind of channel. So, like, I don't make I don't make too much pre-recorded content. I don't put too much effort in my thumbnails. My title is really, it's more about showing you guys. There was one missed video, and we dropped from 16 subs a day to 4K. I mean, I would love to have 4K subs in one day. We were so close. That's funny. That's awesome, man. Thumbnails is very important. The AB text function of thumbnails is a key part. Yeah, I'll definitely, like I said, for me, it's not a big part of what I want to do with this channel. Something I thought about recently, and I don't know, I always wanted to try to think of how to say this. I think it'd be fun to stream other things outside of crypto and stuff, but not on this channel. I would have to make a separate channel for that. I just don't know exactly what I would do. I just don't know. Try to think of like my hobbies and stuff. Like, you know, games are always fun. Love music. I think I might go the music route because I always wanted to. I don't know. I kind of wanted to dive more into doing that kind of stuff. So, but if you ever think of videos, then live streams, let me know. I have some great ideas gladly to share. Yeah, definitely, Vlad. I'll definitely be. I would love to get a opinion or get. You know, I'm open to receiving anything. Pause. Not everything. Not anything. All right. What are we at? Almost an hour. Wow. Time flies. Yeah, it does. I can't believe you guys are almost at 800,000. I think the last time we talked, Vlad, on stream, or at least you popped by, you told me you were at 400K. That was literally a month ago. A little bit, maybe over a month ago. That's crazy. Yeah, you were at 300,000. That's crazy. I know it was somewhere in that range. What is... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say it. Let's see. Bitcoin's still going. I mean, it's taking its time, but right now we're in no man's land. I gotta get off Coinbase. We're above this resistance, guys. This looks good. I for some reason, I know a lot of people were calling for like 50K. Or even like, I mean, technically you can say we tested 53. I personally didn't want to go on, or I didn't want to actually rely on that too much. I still think shorts are better to gain subs only when they break your channel in the long run. No monetization or shit. One, no matter what you do. Yeah, I feel like you would have to do... It's the same thing with live streaming. I feel like with shorts, you can't really break away from that. I feel like the audience retention from shorts to long form content is not great at all. You can brink a channel. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure my channel's bricked. Like, I haven't streamed in a month. I mean, I'm surprised. Like, I only lost a couple subscribers, and I get it. Like, I'm not sitting here. I'm not worried about my subscriber count. I'm not worried about my view count. Yes, I would like for it to go up. That would be nice to get, you know, reach a bigger audience and trying to help people and do all that kind of stuff. It helps me. It helps you guys. But at the same time, like, I don't sit here worry about my subscribe. I'm not saying, you know, you do or David does. I hope not, because that's, you know, I know a lot of people who want to get famous, you know, and do all that kind of, take that route. It's bad. L87, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, no. Inactivity isn't a big deal. Change of direction is. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's why, like, if I ever do something different, I know for a fact that I would never do it on this channel. For example, doing educational, then automotive or something, this bricks it. Yeah, I would never. It would be something different. It would be a separate thing. which is something I do want to do. Possibly make different channels for topics that I like talking about, topics I'm interested in. If you guys want to get to know me more a little bit on a personal level besides crypto stuff. And crypto's great. Crypto's good for making money, but it shouldn't consume your life. Like this kind of goes to what I wanted to say earlier. No, Prateesh. But you know, at times like this, like nothing's going on. Summer's here. Weather's, you know, a little bit too hot for me personally, but I try my best to go out when I can. And it's enjoy. Just enjoy. For example, David's channel originally was with programming stuff. We had a bad time until we broke the algorithm with 3 uploads a week. Hot tub? No. No hot tub streams. Not for me. Glad to see you after a long time, bro. How have you been doing? How's the portfolio doing? It's doing great. You know, I primarily just buy and sell. I might do a little bit of trading here and there. Unfortunately, I did not grab this long. This would have been a longer term position. Like, to me, I wish if we get some sort of pullback, I'll try to grab a long position. But to me, I think this is a trade that, or this is the beginning of a trend that takes us up to 100K plus. My personal opinion. It might take its time, but I think it's possibly one of those. But yeah, everything's doing good. Like I said, I'm mostly a buy and hold now. I've been DCAing into an altcoin that I think can possibly do very well. It's more of like a home run play kind of thing. I'm not necessarily... I'm not personally... I don't personally think, or I'm not putting all my eggs into this basket, but I think, you know, in a longer course of a longer term, I mean, if you bought down at 45 cents like I did, it's almost 100x opportunity. Possibly. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Just because I say that doesn't mean you should put all your money into something. Just because I say so. But based on a couple factors, I think it has the possibility of doing good in over the course of the next bull run. But yeah. That's all. That's like my main thing. I still have my hodl positions. I still have that. But I've been DCing into this more and more, and this has been my next play going into the next bull run. You cut your hair. When's the last time you popped in the live stream, Amy? Trying to think. Like, my hair used to be really long, and I cut it back. Let me move my mic. I cut it back in, what was it? Beginning of the year, beginning of 2024, I did. So, you know, this year I've been rocking the kind of shorter hair. It's still kind of long a little bit. It's down like the top of my shoulders. But, yeah. Is Kite alive? LOL, just seen your Steam notification. Yeah, he's alive. Wow, it's been more than a year. Well, it was beginning. I cut my hair beginning of 2024, so at least 7 months. But, yeah, I cut my hair in the beginning of 2024. But yes, Kite is alive. I know. I was waiting for someone to ask. He's, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and say, but he'll be back. He's got some stuff going on. I cannot. I have to let him come back when he wants to. I'm not gonna pressure him. I make jokes. Oh, you guys, trust me. Every once in a while, I'll make jokes about him coming back to stream. I want to see him stream, but right now, he really has no out. I mean, now that price is actually moving, there's a little bit of incentive more to stream, but I'm never gonna, you know, pressure him into do something like that. So I'll let him come back when he wants to come back. I talk to him almost every day. His last stream was BTC at 40K and 48K. He was bullish. Yeah, I mean, we and him, we've had this discussion privately, like off stream, but he was more on the side that we were gonna come down and test this region, which, I mean, technically we did, but not really. I was on the fence that yes, it can go down that far, but all that matters is we need to get back below that pivot. We get back below and make our way back up above it, we're back on. But He's asking about the other hair. You know, it's funny. Besides my hair on my head, I don't grow hair that much. Like my beard's patchy. I have like no chest hair. I'm not a hairy guy, which is kind of funny. Change derivatives charts, not the spot. I think we hit the support on some charts. Oh, hold on. Let me. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you. No, even on Bybit. On Bybit, he was looking at somewhere around here. We didn't come down to that range. So yeah, me personally, I've done this so many times. I've been on the boat to where, okay, I have to see price come down and test certain regions. I'm trying to think of a good example. I always make this an example because this was like one of my worst, like one of the biggest things I've ever fucked up in my trading career. Was all right, once we came back down and put in that, and I don't think we actually did put it in 8. I don't remember. It's been a very long time. But I was on the fence that we were going to come up and do something like this. Put it one more lower low. I was so convinced every single time, but we never did. And I've been sitting here trying to fucking short every single high. Never worked out. So for me personally, ever since then, I have lost the willingness to actually advocate or push for a certain price areas. Now, if it happens, it happens. The most important thing are your pivots, your ABC pivots. Once the ABC pivots fall in line and they are respected, if price continues to fall past that or push past that, then you can go ahead and look for certain areas. But for me, the priority is always the pivot, because price doesn't have to do shit. Price doesn't have to go exactly where your levels say it wants to go. Whether it's price action, volume profiles, indicators, price doesn't have to respect any of it. Price has its own thing. Everything else is built around price, not the other way around. That makes sense. Your indicators are built on price, but price in itself dictates what it wants to do. Price doesn't rely on indicators. So, and that's why I don't personally try to project certain numbers in my head. All I know is wait for the market to give you opportunities, take the opportunities as they come, and just wait until the next one happens. That's all you got to do. Is instead of taking a front seat approach and trying to drive the car, drive price to do what it wants you to do, take a back seat and just wait for it to get to your destination. That's all you got to do. That's my TED Talk. God, man, I've been sleeping. Like, my neck hasn't been the same. I woke up a couple nights ago, middle of the night, and my neck popped, and it's still, I'm like 95% there. But sometimes after like holding my neck at certain angles for a certain period of time, it starts to hurt. Ooh, okay. We're an hour. I figured, I think this is a good time to slow things down. I'm not saying wrap it up, slow things down. If you guys have any questions for me, please keep my eye on chat. But yeah, let's go ahead and pop up Wordle. Can't remember the last time. It's been a while since I played Wordle on stream. You guys know the drill. I will leave the small time frame up. Make sure if anything does happen, we don't miss it. But the chances of it something happening within the next couple minutes of us playing, very slim. Where's the neck man? I can't see one. I got one. It's not much of one, but well, when you have a head like mine, you need a thick neck to support it. I got a big ass head. Nobody ever believes me. You guys remember when I wore my hats on stream? Hold on. I don't think I ever talked about this. Let me go grab one. I think this is a funny thing to talk about, so I want to... Where's my hat? All right. Get my headphones back plugged in. His neck is John Cena. So, you guys remember I used to wear hats on stream, okay? These hats, all right, I had to order from a separate company that makes hats for guys with larger heads. Because normal hats don't fit me. I don't really have one that's like close to me. Like a normal sized hat. I don't. But I had to order a hat from a separate company that makes hats for larger heads. And even with that, I'm still almost maxing out the, I guess, with the amount of holes I can do to stretch it, which is absolutely insane. It's been a long time. I don't think it doesn't look right with short hair. Yeah. Prathish, I don't know if you can get this. If you can. I think this is the name of the company, Army Crew. But if you look up hats for big heads, there's specific websites you have to order these from. Or I think Amazon has a shop, or they have a page through Amazon. But lucky you don't work a construction site. Well, that's true. Even when I was a kid, I played football for a year. All right. The coaches had to take the padding on my helmet. And I had the biggest helmet you can get. They had to take the padding and shave it. And like basically slim the padding down so it would fit. Luckily I didn't get hit that bad too many times, but I definitely could have been have a little bit of CTE at a young age. All right, let's get back to Wordle. Where the fuck is it? All right. Oh. Okay. DOE. Grant, how you doing, my friend? Oh shit. I forgot. Prathish, you and Prathish. I know you guys messaged me recently. Grant, I'm so sorry I never got back to you. I read what you sent me. I watched the live stream a little bit. I just had a lot of stuff going on at the time, and I had to take a break from certain things, and so I apologize. I didn't mean to ignore you, but I definitely read your message. I don't know how our both heads are that bigger. We don't use our brain like that. Exactly. For me, it's just a bunch of extra space. Good, man. No, good. Been busy too. Okay. But it was very interesting what you sent me, though. I did look into that a little bit. Prathish, you tell him. D R. Oh, I want to figure out where this O is. So the O's in the fourth spot. The fourth spot. Where's the fourth spot? The O's in the fourth spot. Are they close to each other? How close are they? It's like on the other side of the country, or is it like pretty close? Because I know India is a gigantic country. DELO. don't know. Demos? No. Oh my God, Depot. It's not Depot. Neighbor state? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. That's not far at all. I mean, 25-minute flight is still like, what, 200 miles? Depending on how fast the plane's going. DE. What else you guys got? We gotta make this count. Let's take our time with this. Decoy. We buy rich people like people who stay in Beverly Hills movie stars. Okay. Are you saying Amy's a movie star? Are we good with Decoy, guys? How many guys? Is anybody else? I think Decoy is a good guess. Anybody else cool with Decoy? Let's send it. All right, let's send it. There we go. L87. Good job, my friend. Good job. Sheets literally lives in Silicon Valley of India. That's you guys are fighting about who lives in a more richer neighborhood. I actually like it. That's funny. There you go. All right. So it's been about an hour and 10 minutes, guys. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you guys for coming back. I know you guys have to come back. I'm sure some of you guys get tired of me being gone for so long, and I really do apologize. I am going to be more consistent, okay? Especially now that things are picking up again. I have a reason to come back. I'm very excited to come back. I'm very excited to be around and talk to you guys and be a part of this process. That's one of the main things. Got to catch the next stream earlier. I missed the notification somehow. Yeah, that's kind of my fault. I usually stream, Grant, I usually stream like around like 1 o'clock. I just woke up late and I had to reset up my streaming setup because something got messed up. So everything's good now. So we're going to be right back in the flow of things. So hopefully, sometime next week. I'm not going to be doing this twice a week unless we really start picking up and going crazy. I don't plan on coming back until next week, but I'm going to be back on a more consistent schedule. Now we have something to be excited for. So I really do appreciate you guys. Yeah, Grant, let me know. It's okay, John, unless you keep that mystery about the neck going. Guys, I have a neck. All right, it's not much of one, but I have a neck. Well, actually, it's not long. It's just thick. But let's see. Amy 23, Grant, Pratheesh, L87. Who else did I miss? I feel like I missed a lot of people. Vlad, if you're still here, thank you. It's good seeing you, my friend. Tell David and everyone said hello. L87, I said that already. Dylan, Tyler, Mark Z, if you're still here. Philip, Scopes, FVK Nismo. It's good to see everyone. Armand, if I missed you, I'm sorry. But thanks again for stopping by, helping out, saying hello, hearing what I have to say. Hopefully it just helps you guys in some sort of way. But until next time, next week, I'll be around earlier, Monday, Tuesday, at least an hour or two before. So be good, be safe, folks. Until then, Bye-bye.